I need the countdown.
No, we live.
Well,
We live.
it's
No
episode
countdown.
12.
No countdown today. Straight to it. LeBron James, 40,000 points. The best to ever do it. Undetectable steroids. CMOS steroids. The best to ever do it. 4-6 in the finals. Straight out of high school. That kid from Akron. Mama, there goes that man. 40,000 points. God damn.
Well, like my brother said, he hit the 4,000 point milestone. But I like to welcome y'all all to the Not Another Sports Podcast. This is episode 12. Like I said, we got Big Jew. I got V Will down at the bottom, and I'm SQ, as y'all know. Yeah, like he was just saying just now, just to piggyback off what Big Jew was just talking about. LeBron James was 9 points away from 40,000 points on Saturday night. He breaks the historical milestone. And will this scoring record ever be broken again is the question. And then the second question is, was this milestone tarnished because he lost the game?
That nigga lost when he broke the scoring record, so.
Yeah, every time he breaks a record, every time he get a milestone, they lose the game.
Yeah, that's the question. Like,
you
think that's tarnishing, like him doing that?
No, tarnish is a harsh word. You know what I mean? Because it's 40,000 points, man. Ain't nobody will never do that shit. I mean, it doesn't. It puts a somewhat. I don't even know damper is the word, but it just. I mean, it's not like full circle. If they would have won the game, it probably would have been, more. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's still gonna be memorable, so that's not the word. But I think it would have put a brighter note on it. This with them losing the game, it's like it dims it. It dims the spotlight a little bit. But overall, you can't. That's a majestic milestone, and I don't think anybody's ever going to reach no 40,000 points. I mean, that's a phenomenal feat. They say records are made to be broken, but I think that was
not LeBron James records. No, LeBron James
that might live in infamy.
And just a fun fact, just to throw it out there. Hold on.
Started lagging like I don't know what.
I muted my mic because there was a whole lot in the background. They got stuff going on around this part.
You got mute. He lagging early, y'all. All right, come on. So to be honest, LeBron James stay breaking records. You're right. He probably never break it. Let's talk about how the Warriors just got that ass whooped by the Celtics though.
Man, that shit. They gonna forget all about that L and shit, yo. That shit don't even mean shit, yo. In the grand
How can they forget about it?
Yo, because they ain't have it. Why you gonna remember some getting beat by 50, yo?
So you can remember to not like that ever again.
Yo, that shit ain't going. That shit probably ain't gonna happen again. Not to them. That's an aberration. They was coming. That was the last game of their road trip. They heading back home. You know what I mean?
So you saying it's acceptable? So that game doesn't tarnish anything? Because it's regular season?
That's all it is. I mean,
LeBron James lost a regular season.
Yeah, but I mean but LeBron James ain't lose by no 50. Plus, the Celtics still, thinking about that, when the Warriors beat them in the championship. So they want to, exact some revenge and shit when it comes to that. But that shit was over in the first half. The game was over in the first half. I don't even think Steph Curry played the second half.
Steph Curry.
You know what I mean? So that shit was, that shit was that was like a little blip. They ain't even gonna remember that shit, man.
Yeah. You know
None of
the
that
they
ass.
on the Celtics are on a streak right now. They're in 3 games straight with beating people 50 plus.
Yeah,
They
but
beat
Yo,
the Pacers by 50. They just
who
beat
the
Golden State by
Celtics?
50.
The Celtics.
Yeah, they just beat 3 teams straight by 50.
Mm. Seem like they trying to make it Lakers versus Celtics, ain't it?
That- See, that's why I feel like when they trying to put I feel like they trying to put the league on notice because I was watching something a little earlier. It's like they trying to separate
That
themselves from the rest of the league because
oh
they the best in the East, but they the best like they got the best record overall. But I feel like they really
oh
trying to put the world like the league on notice, like we here and we ready to win a
right,
championship now. But Jalen
right.
Brown got to do his thing. Like you the highest paid player right now. Now you got to put up points. You got to do something. You got to do the same shit that you was doing the other night to Golden State. You need to do that in the playoffs when it matters.
yeah, I
Or
mean,
that Jason Tatum,
that's
Jason
all.
Tatum got that when it matters in the playoffs. Both of them they do, not just him. They
Yeah, it's
both
all
did.
it's all well and good the regular season, but they did the same thing. They was winning it. They was winning in the regular season last year when Miami came in there and bumped them. So they got to prove that shit in the playoffs. All that, best record in the NBA, winning all them games at home and all that shit. That's all good, but let's see what you do when the playoffs start. Let's see what you do when the playoffs start. You know,
Yeah.
when that shit means something. I mean, it means something having home court advantage throughout the whole playoffs. That's a big plus. But let's see what you do. When the playoffs start. Let's see if you be blowing people out and shit like that. You ain't blowing nobody out by 50 in no playoffs. I can pretty much guarantee you that.
No, I don't see that happening. I
Mhm.
don't see that happening at all.
And then they gotta get by certain teams. I don't think they want to see Miami again right now. I don't think they want to see playoff Jimmy.
No, Jimmy Buckets, man. That's my man, Jimmy Buckets. Just
Well,
um, just throw something out there. You do know like on March 2nd, that was another milestone that happened back in the day by Wilt Chamberlain.
what was that?
That was the day that he broke the 100 points.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they did like a similar picture with LeBron, like him holding up 40,000. You know how
Right.
Wilt
And Will
Chamberlain was
held
holding
up
up the 100.
the 100. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like it's a whole lot of history with that day, and it just that's why I feel like it's like that's why I asked was it tarnished, because when Wilt broke the 100 point mark, he won.
Yeah, he better
He won,
have one. He
he
better have
won
one.
that game.
Yeah, he better have one scoring 100. Shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that wasn't no question. They was, he won that shit. But you know, LeBron ain't. He ain't scored. He ain't scored points like that. I mean, he scored. All he needed was what? He ain't even need
nah,
that many 9 points. Like
yeah,
that's the same thing.
Man, I'm gonna put it like this.
That's the same thing.
Hey, no,
Caitlyn needed to break the record, break Pete Maravich's shit, and
yeah.
you know, she made her shit on free throws.
how y'all feel? How y'all feel about her going towards the draft?
I feel like she's gonna be number one overall pick.
Yeah, yeah, it
Over
between
Kate, over
probably
over over Angel.
Yeah,
Angel ain't declared yet, but it's gonna be them. They gonna be 1 and 2,
So who
depending
you
on
draft? You draft the Caitlin Clark or you draft the Angel?
I'm
well,
I'm
me.
getting points, so I'm going Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going Caitlin Clark, but it all depends on what you need on your team.
yeah.
Right, like we gonna get into
Well,
something later about something
then
like
you
that.
got Caitlyn is
What are both spots available? Both spots open. You need a big and you need a guard. Which one are you taking?
you probably taking Caitlyn just based on people coming to see her play. She
Yeah,
box office.
that's like Sabrina. The year that Sabrina came out,
You know what
like
I mean?
she was the number. Like you had to take Sabrina.
Yeah, she box office. That's gonna bring fans to your arena.
I think
that game.
this draft more close. If anything, it wouldn't be no wrong answer, but I think you do gotta go Caitlyn though.
Yeah, and like I said,
I
that
wouldn't
game.
be mad. I
She
wouldn't be
broke the
like.
record. They sold out.
There's
I wouldn't
still
be
that
mad
girl
if
from South Carolina. Let's
Yeah,
not forget her.
I think she still got. Oh, she a freshman though.
No, she's a sophomore.
I mean, I think you gotta play all 4 years as a girl though.
No, it's 3.
no, it depends on your eligibility because Angel got another year eligibility if she want to.
This this the last year for the COVID though.
Yeah, but I mean, depending on how they do, but it's
Niggas
probably
been
really
out
gonna.
6
I
years
don't
with that
see. I don't
COVID.
see LSU. I don't see LSU winning the title again this year. Shit, South Carolina undefeated. So
I mean, was LSU undefeated when they won?
nah, they wasn't undefeated. Wasn't
No,
nobody
they
undefeated.
were undefeated. I think they lost maybe 2 games during the regular season.
Yeah, wasn't nobody
in the tournament, I don't see why I don't see no one stopping Angel.
It's gonna be the
And
matchup.
and she's not even the only player who be cooking. So
Yeah,
Now,
it's the matchup. It's the matchup.
Now this is a question I got.
With every team, everybody.
Now, when it comes to Caitlin Clark, now she made it to the Final Four last year. The Iowa made it to the Final Four last year. It got bumped before the national championship game. If she goes on and wins this year, what do you think that puts her as far as like in the echelon of college basketball as a whole, not just women's?
Oh, they gonna say she's the best college basketball forever. You lucky Ty not on.
Yeah, she already saying she like the savor college basketball. She popularizing.
Hey, this off topic. But I was playing ones. I came out of retirement today. Who y'all think I won or I lost?
Say it again.
I said I came out of retirement today. I was playing ones earlier. I went to the gym. I'm going to the gym every day this week. I'm saying, y'all think I won my game or I lost?
What are you talking about? Came out retirement, yo.
What do you mean? I was hooping.
You wilding. But I think that you.
Matter of fact, you're right. Matter of fact, let me cut the camera on. You right. A nigga was wild.
You wild.
The wide don't count. The wide don't count.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really like the fact that I'm even doing certain shit is just like, bro, like I'm good. I can hoop. I just can't hoop all day. I can't hoop 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. no more. That's dead. We played 16. First of all, you know how I play. I played to my advantage. 16 ones and twos, one shot. And it's still the king of the court turnover. If I knock the ball out of possession, it's my route. That's all me. Fat nigga ain't gotta grab no boards or buckets. Come on now. Ones and twos. Come on now. Then it hurt too. Then it hurt 16-15 or 16-14. It hurt. 2 layups. 2 back-to-back layups. Gang. And I got it on camera.
Yeah, all right, yo.
And we'll go through that footage another day.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
Let's get back on topic though, brother.
Shit was real.
Like we still recapping the NBA. That was something that there was another milestone that happened. Huh?
I was on some NBA shit.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But there's something monumental happening in Philly coming up in April. Allen Iverson is getting a statue in Philly in April. He is greatly deserving to be memorialized. He is definitely a legend in that organization. He didn't win a championship there, but he definitely made a big mark on that franchise. I know we were talking about statues before and what would be the criteria for getting one. I feel like Iverson is kind of a of exception in that rule because he didn't win a championship in Philly,
But
but he
he
made
that's
he made a real big imprint.
right. But he ain't necessarily had to win a championship. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily got to win a championship in order to get a statue. You know what I mean? I don't think, it go a lot of it is longevity. You gotta have that longevity and you gotta be an iconic player. You know what I mean? And Iverson was both. He had the longevity and he was iconic. And he's one of the greatest uh guards that ever played 6 feet and under. You know what I mean? Ever. One of the greatest guards ever. And then he was top 50. You know what I mean? He was one of the greatest players that ever played this game. He kind of revolutionized the game. You know what I mean? But his height and the things he was doing, how he was getting buckets, man, you gotta get that man his just due, man. I was in this. If one person deserved a statue, it's him. He definitely deserved it. He definitely. Big U, you still there?
To be honest, a lot of people say I remind them of Al Iverson. I got Killer Cross.
Yo, why you gotta put yourself in the conversation, yo?
You know what I mean? Cause I feel. I mean, we talking about one of the greatest, right? You know what I mean? So that's the end.
So we gonna make this gonna be
No,
what's this the Julius
no, no, no,
Williams
no,
show, yo.
no, no, no. I'm just making a joke, but no.
Yeah,
To be honest, man, it's long overdue for AI, man. Long overdue for AI. He fully
yeah,
deserves it.
yeah. I would say that. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think they had to. He had some off the court
And maybe over the,
issues,
you know what I mean?
so that probably you know, held him up from doing it. You know what I mean? Some of the off the court issues he had. You know what I mean? But he was young. You know what I mean? He made mistakes and everything like we all do. But he definitely, yeah, it's definitely long overdue. Definitely long overdue. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to see that he finally getting something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what you think, Marcus?
Yo, you back, yo?
No, he just got beat up by his roommate. He was trying to tell his roommate why. He just jacked him up real quick.
You just got jacked up. Yo, that's
He said go back to doing your little podcast. Look at him, he just went back up. He said, no, I can't go out like that. I told you, look. I told you, sir, I can't go out like
Yo, he going back for more.
that. Yeah, he going back in there. He said this ain't jail.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That man,
Hey,
that man ain't in there guffing over a podcast, yo. Look at this shit. I'm watching this.
somebody
I'm watching this Milwaukee and Clippers on right now. Second quarter, Milwaukee.
look at him. I told you, he just plucked him up. I told you. I told you. He plucked him up.
Yo, his hat do look crooked, yo.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's that, yo?
Niggas burning the house down. That's even worse. I thought niggas was just fighting. Burning the
With the fire alarm, smoke detector going off.
Yeah, niggas in there burning the house down. He said, man, niggas can't do nothing.
Yo, that's funny.
I ain't gonna lie, he was doing good. He was more than good. I mean, let's keep it going though. We don't gonna be. When he come back, I guess we'll get into the non-sports topic. But we could get into some basketball. Let's just get into some basketball, bro. Some
Yeah,
basketball.
we get close to the to the
Who
NCAA joints. You know what I mean? They're gonna start picking out the teams for the tournament. That's coming up soon. But first we're gonna start with get most of the conference tournaments probably start next weekend, I believe. You know what I mean? ACC, Big East, Pac-10. You know, all them joints, or Pac-12, I should say. You know what I mean? Which is after this year, it'd be no more. But yeah, the college shit about to start up. You know what I mean?
What 5 players would you pick to compete against? Steph Curry, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq.
Damn, bro. That's a tough. That's a tough one
Yeah,
right
I
there.
think we did that one before. My bad.
Yeah, I think we did. We already did that one. Huh?
So how about this one?
Who was that? That's Steph. Who else? Mike.
Yeah. Rank them from worst. Rank them from best to worst. Steph, LeBron, Michael Jordan, KD, Giannis, and Shaq. Who's the worst and who's the best? We'll put them in order from best to worst.
Jordan. Who else on there?
Hmm?
Jordan number 1. All right. Who else? Kobe,
Jordan.
LeBron, Steph, Antetokounmpo, and then Shaq. I got Shaq on last. That's how I'm gonna rank them. Mike, Kobe, LeBron, and who the other 3? Steph, and is Antetokounmpo on there as well, and Shaq.
Yeah.
All right, yo, that's my order right there, yo.
So say it fully.
You got Mike, you got Kobe, LeBron, Steph, Antetokounmpo, then Shaq.
So you think Shaq the worst?
He ain't the worst, but he ain't. He. In my estimation, those players are better than him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just was going on a rant about that. I think Shaq was probably the worst on this list, but I think it was I think they had Kobe instead of Giannis though,
Okay.
and I
All right.
just was saying yeah, he's the worst. But yeah, I agree. I got LeBron first though. I got LeBron, Kobe, Mike, Steph, KD. Actually, I
Okay.
got KD over Steph.
Yeah, that's my.
So
Yeah, I thought it was Antetokounmpo, but yeah, I take KD, and then it's Steph, and then it's Shaq. Yo, I think our moderator might have had a fire drill or something, yo, because he didn't just disappear, yo.
yeah, I got some more though.
Yo, that's crazy.
What 5 players would you click? Would you pick to compete against Shaq, KD, Bron, Kobe, and Steph?
Oh, damn, yo. You got. I'm putting Tim Duncan on that team, and Kupo on that team. Who else? I guess somebody play some defense. Probably put Kawhi on that team. KD, that's 4.
Yeah.
And who else? 5. And probably Dame. Dame would probably be my 5th.
All right, so I'm gonna go Kyrie, Mike, Giannis, KG, Hakeem.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a decent matchup.
All right, but off of that, we can talk about we'll get our opinion on I guess.
Been to no motherfucking final. Luka, dog, and I'm starting to talking hard on Luka, bro. Cupcake. You talking that goofy shit. We talking Bron, nigga. 66,000 minutes, nigga. Respect, Lord. Nigga 38 doing it. Fuck is you talking about?
Those guys aren't greater than Bron.
Niggas cupcakes when they come to Bron. I'm talking about cupcakes.
I'm saying top 5 today.
Nigga, I'm talking about today.
We're not talking about body of work.
Fuck
now.
is you talking about then? Cupcake? Fuck you talking about? Motherfucking B had 15 points in a game 7.
Al Horford.
Wanna hear that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Bron, nigga. I ain't putting none of them niggas in front of Bron. Jordan, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You became a Bron.
Yeah. You ain't no Bron fan. I ain't no Bron fan. I ain't no Bron fan. I'm Lord first, nigga.
You all on Lord first.
Secondly, nah, I'm calling it a spade a spade. This is straight spades. Spade. Fuck is you talking about? These are spades. We ain't never seen no nigga have 39,000.
Hey, get this man a LeBron jersey real quick so you can put it on,
Lord,
bro.
nah, not at all. Y'all know what I am. I told you who I am. I'm here in Hollywood today. Shout to Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Make sure when y'all in LA, y'all pick up that new Holly. You feel me? Shout to Zach.
So what you think? You think those players? You think Kevin Garnett was accurate, or you think Paul Pierce was more accurate?
Man, Paul Pierce, man, nigga. Sometimes he be on some clown shit, man. You know what I mean? Plus, he don't like LeBron. Because LeBron them kicked his ass and shit. They used to always...
He kicked LeBron's ass too, though.
Yeah. LeBron got more wins over him than he got over him. Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree with KG.
Hold on.
I gotta come back.
No, that's
I was trying to call you for a second. I don't know when.
You got muted the mic and shit. But man, trials and tribulations, man. Trials and tribulations.
Boy, you was actually modding. You was actually modding real good today, boys.
Yeah, man. Trials and tribulations.
Man, I'm on here looking at the film. Can you see it?
I'm on the phone with y'all sister, man.
We just got you on mute. That's all. You good? I might as well just play this until everybody come back.
I see you got the film up. Bruh.
He scored it. What can I do? He's 6'2". What can I do?
You know, this kind of gives me I know we watching the film and all that, but I gotta do some commentary in the background.
You see me though? I'm cooking.
Man, you off the screen right now. I see somebody running.
I'll put it back. I'm trying to show it, but I wish you could flip the camera. You can't really flip it though.
I know, guys. You know, I was off for a little bit because I had some almost an emergency going on in my
the fire drill, yo.
Had a whole fire drill going on, man. You know, I can make a little light of it now, but you know that just lets you know that it's real, man. Like this whole thing we doing is real time. We live, but I know where I kind of saw where y'all left off at. I saw the little pictures y'all put up. I definitely mean, plus that last commentary by KG. I definitely agree with KG. Paul Pierce sound like a hater.
Paul Pierce sound like a hater.
Yeah, he sound like a hater.
Yeah.
But I give Paul, but the whole thing is like I give Paul Pierce like his props. Like he was a great player when he played, you know. But you gotta let bygones be bygones, man. Like LeBron beat you. Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that, man.
He did more than beat him, bro.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
He sent them home, bro.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
No, why he being nice? He ain't being nice.
Yeah, you right. He got his ass whipped. Say it like that, dude. He got his ass whipped.
And that he ripped LeBron ass too though. We can't just you know what I mean. We gonna show him some love. He whipped LeBron ass too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce. Yeah, when he hit that shot on Al Harrington, that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite basketball play ever. He hit that motherfucking.
I mean, he earned his name. The truth. He earned his name.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he earned his name. He's the truth. He is the truth.
For sure, that Shorty is tough. Paul Pierce is tough.
He the truth, but he ain't the GOAT. He the truth, but he ain't the GOAT. That's where I feel like he where a lot of people differ.
Paul Pierce was tough though. Like
again, I'm giving him all the props in the world.
Like he was one of the first. He was one of the first people sidestepping. Like.
Yeah, but his sidestep wasn't exactly what they doing now.
Cause they ain't as smooth as him. What you mean? He really he got a real sidestep, not that Tatum shit. I'm talking about 1, 2, you dumbass.
Oh, I know. Like a lot of people don't remember like the early years when he was playing with Antoine Walker. They were making it to the playoffs. Excuse me.
That whole
they were making it to the playoffs, but they weren't doing nothing when they got to the playoffs. He needed that help. He got that. A lot of people they get like he got the Finals MVP. He put a show on in that Finals against the Lakers, but it's like he doesn't win that. He doesn't even get there without KG and Ray and Rondo. He don't get there without those guys. And the Leandro Coles of the world. You don't get there without those guys.
And they don't get there without him.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they needed him. Like, he was really needed when they needed like a shot made. But at the same time, you can get a ball to Ray Allen if you need a shot made.
If you need somebody fearless, first of all, they had 3 fearless motherfuckers. And I know for sure, Rondo, KG, Paul Pierce. You need players like that when you're matching up against Kobe.
But the moment was never too big for Ray Allen either.
That's why they lost when they didn't have KG, because they needed that. When they had Ron Artest, you ain't had like you got Kobe, Ron Artest on the floor with no Kevin Garnett. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. They dogging it. Hey, fuck him. Hey, go over. Like KG is dead. When you ain't got that on the floor, you're missing that. Especially when all that's coming from is a point guard. You're missing that. That takes a big piece. So I give Kobe a lot of credit for finishing that team off. He did what he was supposed to do.
But you see in Game 7, that's why I give Kobe I give Kobe a whole lot of props for winning that chip, because not only did he win it, he did what he needed to do to win that game, because he wasn't shooting well. He wasn't shooting the ball well at all in Game 7. But he did what he had to do as far as rebounding the ball, playing defense, and like he scored when he needed to. Like when they needed that a score, he actually got the score that they needed, but he wasn't shooting well at all. Like he earned that Game 7. He earned that 5th championship. That's why he said that one was the sweetest. The 5th one was the sweetest, not because he had more than Shaq. But that 5th one was the sweetest. Not only because of that, because they beat the Celtics. He as a Lakers fan, he hated the Celtics.
You remember how they won that
beat him? He had to get him back.
You remember who hit the game winner, right?
Who?
Better World Peace.
Yeah, he hit one of the biggest shots of that Game 7. Yeah, he did that 3 ball.
And who passed it to him?
Kobe.
And what they say Kobe not?
Said he not a passer.
And what they say Kobe is?
Kobe what?
what they call him? They say Kobe a ball. So you feel me? His last championship, Game 7, game-winning assist. How can you make it up against the Celtics? That's the sweetest thing. He proved everyone wrong in that championship right there.
Yeah, he also said it wasn't no iron team, but he said it's a me in that motherfucker though.
No, it just was. You're not in the gym as much as me. That you selfish if you want me to pass you the ball, knowing damn well you was just in LA Hills with the snow bunnies. You ain't work out. You in LA. He was when he was playing with the motherfuckers who was in LA for the club. You know, players NBA they go to the strip club. Everyone not really focused on winning. Everyone doesn't stay hungry. So when he come across those players that's not as hungry, not saying you gotta be as hungry as Kobe. That's rare. But there's still players that's locked in that's hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why
And
the
I,
fuck
I
not gonna
feel
give you
like
the ball?
that. I don't feel like that. That's why I say Kobe is a rare. Kobe and Jordan were rare.
He
Were
brought the
rare.
best, trying to bring the best. When the people ain't want to fight it, he wasn't gonna keep begging you like Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin
Yeah.
overlooked Kobe. Game winner. I'm not passing the ball to Kobe. Kobe respect that type of stuff. You gotta have a dog, gotta be a dog. You can't back down to him.
Yeah. And he
If you
hit the
back
shot
down at Kobe,
though.
you gonna back you down at everybody else. You just gonna quit. You quit, motherfucker.
See,
Kobe
the
the
whole
nigga to tell
thing
you.
is Jeremy Lin hit that shot though. If Jeremy Lin misses that shot, I don't think he gonna say much to him, but he gonna feel like okay, he wasn't scared of the moment.
Nigga, Kobe probably still said,
That's what gets your
I
respect
don't
from
give a
Kobe.
fuck.
Kobe, you get respect from
Kobe probably
Kobe
said,
by not being scared of the moment.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these guys that's playing now, it's some guys that's they stars on their team, but they're afraid of the moment. And I know I hate to say it like that, but it's like a lot of these some of the highest paid guys, they scared of the moment. They scared to shoot the ball when it matters. Like if the game's on the line, you need a bucket. You the guy. You that guy. You supposed to be that guy. You need to get that bucket. Like everybody clear out, move out the way. It's just me and this guy. I'm gonna get a bucket. We need a three, or I need to get to the basket. I gotta get that bucket.
I think that just comes from the of the lack of competing. You know, like
Yeah,
a lot of these players
they friends.
just go on vacation. They don't pull up. They don't pull up to the Rico Hines. All the
Yeah,
superstars don't pull up.
they
So
friends,
you know
man.
what's no, it's not that. It's just some of them just lack that competitiveness. You know, that playing pickup, playing to get certain NBA players in the summer can build your confidence up, or just playing pickup in general, just build your confidence up. You get to work on new moves. Some players just only work out when they're in the season,
Yeah, yeah.
or work out for that one, or work out to get shape for training camp. But that's not. But you got other players who work in the game consistently, who take it up a notch in the offseason. Some players take a break and just get ready for training camp. Don't really try to get better. What I mean by that is a player who shies away from the moment a couple times, maybe maybe Tyrese Halliburton, but I don't think what I'm saying applies to him. I just think that he just lacks and that he has the ability to affect the game in a way that Nash did, because he can shoot. You know, like he got that Jason Kidd all around game, get same 6'5" height, but he can actually shoot. So I think he just needs to become the first option. Like understand, I create for everyone else, but I'm a first option. No player that I think that shies away, who doesn't put in the work, that I don't see, I would probably say
Like, but when you talk about these guys that shy away, you like, what do you think that really comes from? Do you think that they are like everybody came, like a lot of these guys, they came up and they watched Kobe, they've seen reruns of Jordan. What do you think the disconnect came from when it came to like guys having that killer instinct? Because there's never gonna, I don't feel like there's ever gonna be another Jordan. I don't feel like there's ever gonna be another Kobe. But the mentality to be zeroed in, and like when the game's on the line, I'm gonna make this play. Not I'm gonna pass the ball, because you're the best player. You shouldn't be passing the ball in this moment. So what do you think the disconnect is that? What do you think that, like, where do you think it really fell off at? Was it Like I know it was after Kobe, but where did it really like kind of fall off? Is it because of
I
the,
just think it.
the
I just think
Euro?
it. I think it applies to guys like a Ben Simmons or like a guy like a Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges just steps up to the moment, but he's just getting and walking into being a first option. Last year was his first taste of it. This year they got rid of some pieces, so now they saying this is yours. But I think before they made those pieces, I think he was very passive, let Cam and letting Spencer Dinwiddie, let other guys be more aggressive than him. I think a player like that should be more aggressive. I think a player like Brandon Ingram should be more aggressive. I think those players put the work in the summertime to be better, but I think those players is lacking the aggressiveness in that point. But Brandon Ingram has been aggressive in the fourth, but I just think that maybe I think Brandon Ingram may be saving it more for the playoffs. He's been in the league for almost 10 years now. I think he may be saving it for the playoffs, but I think Mikal Bridges needs to turn it on because if he doesn't be aggressive, they don't really have a chance. He needs to be trying to score 40 every night.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram can chill out because he got like McCollum. He can get 40 if he's hot. But I think Brandon Ingram should just be more aggressive.
yeah.
And he should shoot more jumpers.
Let's get
Shoot more jump
V.
shots.
Let's let V chime in on this because he back.
All right. What are y'all discussing? First off,
Like when it comes to the like these like where did the disconnect kind of happen when it came to guys having that killer instinct? We all know there'll never be another Jordan or a Kobe, but where do you think that disconnect started to happen where guys started to like kind of shy away from the moment?
I don't know if it's a disconnect, but every player ain't cut out, to be, a number one or had that, take charge or, give me the ball and everybody, get out the way. I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have that mentality, to do that. You know what I mean? You got some of these young players, they the stars of the team. They don't shy away. Like, like say the kid Ja Morant, he want that last shot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to yeah, but you got a person like Ben Simmons, he don't want to have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? But you got other players like Devin Booker, he don't mind taking the last shot, Dame, I can say he one of those players with the killer instincts. It's a lot of players that have that mentality, but everybody, everybody ain't Kobe. Everybody ain't Mike. You know what I mean? And some players do shy away from it. But I think for the most part, if you the star player on your team, you know what I mean, you want that ball. When it's all on the line, you want that ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want that. You want to take that last shot. Trae Young, he one of them dudes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
KD.
Yeah, definitely KD. Ain't no doubt about that. Westbrook, who shouldn't. He shouldn't want the last shot. But, he don't shy away from that. You know what I mean? He'll take it. You know what I mean? Even though, maybe, he ain't gonna make that shit, unless he going to the hole. His jump ain't like that. But even Shea Gildress, Shea Gildress Alexander, Ant-Man, them dudes, them dudes, they want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want it. So
Ja Morant.
I said Ja Morant. Yeah, he definitely want it. He
Yeah.
definitely want it. You know what I mean?
Colin Harrell.
It's a lot of them. Steph Curry like that. Even Klay Thompson in his
Donovan
heyday.
Yeah. I know Steph ain't shying away at all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They want that.
He actually, as they say, not clutch.
Man.
He's hit he got the double bang, man. Nobody got the double bang but Steph Curry.
Yeah.
We gotta get you.
I just want to get this one thing in before we move on to the not sports topic.
Oh, excuse me.
Amari Stoudemire is being inducted into the Suns Ring of Honor.
That's long overdue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was a standout player for them. If you got Dan Marley in the Ring of Honor, you should have Amari.
Dan Marley.
You know, you should have Amari Stoudemire in there. I know Kevin Johnson, he should be in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
They got some players that, you know, deserve. He's one of them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He's definitely one of them. I guess, you know, if Steve Nash ain't already in there, he gonna be one.
Yeah. He in the Hall of Fame, so he's like.
Yeah, but so I'm assuming he already,
Yeah.
you know, he already in that, you know, he got his jersey up there in the Raptors or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's a
for
good.
the non-sports topic tonight, we're gonna tackle entrepreneurship. You know, we can be considered entrepreneurs because we started our own podcast, but there's always been this misconception about entrepreneurship. It is a myth to think entrepreneurs are born. The reality is they are made by being committed to calculated risk taking and perseverance against all odds. Success comes from learning from your own mistakes. That is a big statement, and it's like being an entrepreneur. You know, in this day and age, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of things that support that. A lot of people are going that route. They're leaving their 9 to 5 jobs and working for themselves, and it's at a pretty big clip nowadays. You know, 1 in 5 people are entrepreneurs. You know, and the question I have is like, are entrepreneurs are there more entrepreneurs in the world than there are actual working people? But I don't know if I don't know if there's a real answer to that.
Yeah, I think it's just definitely more working people. I would say, you know, everybody can't, you know, branch out and start their own thing. You know what I mean? You can work and do something as well until you get your whatever enterprise you're trying to get off the ground. But it's definitely more in the workforce than the entrepreneurs, I would think. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I would think, but you gotta have you gotta persevere, you know, trying to be an entrepreneur, because you facing quite a few obstacles when it comes to that, getting financing, for whatever you're trying to do, finding a market for whatever product you're trying to put out there. So that's just a couple of obstacles. I'm quite sure that there are more that you face, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's a tough road. But if you can persevere in whatever you striving to do, and you can make it work, then you well on your way, man. I mean, that's something that you can definitely you know make a living for yourself. And then some people just they tired of working for other people. You know what I mean? You know,
yeah,
I think that might drive some people towards that. Not wanting to work for others, wanting to work for themselves. Don't want to answer to anybody except for themselves or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But I say more power to those brothers and sisters who out there striving to do that. You know what I mean? I wish
yeah,
you all the success you can have when it comes to doing that stuff. But it's a tough road. It's a
yeah.
road. You know.
It is really tough. Like we're kind of like I said, we're in that kind of that space right now. We're just starting out, but we got to keep it going because I know we got the right model because I've been telling people a long time whenever they ask me about this, it's like the concept that I thought of when I came up with this actual platform that we're doing right now is that we got 3 different generations right here on screen. Like you got the year 2000, baby. You got me as the 80s. You got you at the 60s. So it's like we have 3 different perspectives. Sometimes we might agree on some things we might differ on. But it was really made so that everybody would kind of relate to us. Not they might not relate to me, but they might relate to you. or they might relate to Big Jew in some type of way. But it like the whole thing is like coming up. Like a lot of people don't do like their due diligence, like really coming up with the concept or doing a business plan. Like I'm still working on that because like I like to shout out StreamYard, because they I just got an email from them the other day about shouting them out on the podcast. But it's like one of them things, like it's been a 19% increase in entrepreneurs in the last 3.5 years. So it's like one of those things where it's like it's big. It's getting real big as far as like people trying to do their thing and being more independent. A lot of people throw that word around, but it's not just about being independent. It's about doing something that works for you, and that's something that you find to be fun. When you're working in it, like when you're working, like you're not and you having fun, it's like you're not really working. It's like you're doing something that you love. And it's like talking about sports, talking about all these issues and everything is something that I found I kind of hold very dear to my heart. It's like I really wanted to do this, and I just wanted to let you know that thank you for being on here with me. And it's one of the, like it's like being an entrepreneur is like you said, it's hard, but you gotta put the work in if you want to be better. Like you want to get better at your craft, perfecting your craft. It's all about doing what you got to do. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how Big Jew feels about it, but it's like it's one of them things where it's like I really took a whole day out of my time. Like it took like I think I took like about 12 hours out of my day just coming up with why we should talk about this um exact topic, because I feel like it really relates to us, because I don't know if y'all think of yourselves as entrepreneurs, but that's what we're doing right now. Like doing this thing live and like putting it together, like talking about things, giving our perspective, giving our opinion about stuff. I mean, we state a lot of facts when we on here. That's what we try to stay fact based. But it's one of those. It's like I feel like it's really, really coming together as one of these things where it's like I think we're in the correct space. That's why it's called Not Another Sports Podcast, so we can touch other people other than people that do sport, that think about sports. We can
My
touch.
take on entrepreneurship is
But go
probably
ahead, brother.
I think I think I think most I think when I think most people should be entrepreneurs, but I don't think everyone should just be fully entrepreneurs. Like I think like what I mean by that is like a doctor, like a highly skilled person, could probably still work their job and still probably just have another skill that they can use to make money off, or just another thing that they hustle that they have to make money off of. Whether say like if your uncle work at the Wizards and you get the Wizard stuff for low, you sell that, or you resell shoes, or you're actually skilled. You're a doctor, but you can actually work on cars and do something else, like you open a car shop. You get what I'm saying? I think people should always have multiple streams of income. I don't think I don't think everyone should just be fully just the only thing they do is be an entrepreneur. I don't think that should be the thing for everybody. Like to be only an entrepreneur. I think most everyone should have multiple streams of income.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good as well. I mean, like just the point that you made with a doctor. A lot of them have their own private practice. What I mean? So, they
Yeah,
might work at the hospital as well. They might be on staff at a hospital, but they still might have their own private practice. So they getting it from two different sources of income. Whatever staff you on at the hospital, and then your own private practice, which you work. So I mean, that's one, that's one thing. And that's just like I was saying before, some people still work a 9 to 5 and do they, got something on the side as well. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's a tough thing to maintain, work 9 to 5 and then doing other things, depending on, how much motivation, how much energy you have, to put towards that, you know what I mean? But I say more power to you. If you were able to do that, you know, work your 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, and still go out there, hustle on the side and do what you need to do. Get that paper, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Far as this, not just another sportscast endeavor that we doing. I'm, this, you and your brother thing. As far as me, I'm just like a guest. You know what I mean? I participate in everything. But I consider myself a guest. Just coming on here. Giving what little what knowledge that I do have, trying to instill that. I mean, I don't know everything about everything, but some things I can give my opinion on.
Yeah.
It might
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
you might agree or disagree,
Yeah.
when it comes to that. But, I think it's a good thing that we doing, and I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think
Let's go ahead.
like it's another thing about being an entrepreneur, just being in the black community. A lot of us don't support each other, and that's a big thing. Like we out here trying to do things, trying to get things off the ground, but us as a people, how you got those indigenous people, those Anglo Saxons, those people, like they stick together when they supporting each other, and like when people doing stuff, and like, but we as a community, we don't support each other in certain things. Like
I mean,
somebody might be trying to start a restaurant or something,
let's not
try
go there.
to put you
We can't even
down,
go
like saying you
there.
can't do it. Like
We killing each other. So like, how we gonna help each other? We killing each other for stepping on each other's shoes. So that's just pointless. That we until we come together as a whole, certain things like that, it's pointless. Because it's just like it's so much other stuff going on. That's the reason why. There's a reason why. It's a bunch of reasons why that we don't help each other.
Yeah,
There's a hell of reasons why.
yeah,
Now
but
some balance, some not.
you got to look at it as that in some instances that could be true, but you got to try to think in a positive, move forward and everything, and just still strive to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? You can't let that deter you from reaching whatever goal you want to reach. You know what I mean? You gotta keep pushing on. You're gonna always have people that believe in you and people that don't believe in you. You know what I mean? And the people that believe in you, that's the people you need to, that's the direction you need to move towards. The people that don't believe in you, that then you can't worry about that. You know what I mean? If you want to be successful, you know what I mean, you gotta keep moving forward, not moving back. You know what I mean? So eventually, you would hope, and I would hope that, eventually whatever endeavor you're trying to do, us as a community, black people, whoever the case may be, that we would all come together at certain points. We
yeah,
still trying to do that, but everybody got their own things that they need to deal with. You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta, like I say, you gotta just keep moving in a positive direction. You can't, the people that believe in you, that's who you deal with. The people that don't believe in you, then you don't deal with them.
Yeah.
right,
So that's how you. I mean, that might not be the solution. I mean, or how whatever the answer or the exact answer, it might be one of the answers. But that's
yeah,
how I feel. You gotta strive toward a positive and leave that negative shit behind.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I agree. Now, for some quick hitters, that was a pretty good like thing. There was a recent development in Denver with Russell Wilson. He's being released as of March 13th, and it's like where are the potential landing spots for him? Just a quick 30 seconds to you, Dad.
I know they talk about Atlanta, uh, possibly Pittsburgh. You know, it's. I don't think anything's gonna happen till after the draft. Till all these teams, either they're gonna draft somebody, or certain players got to get signed first. Like they still waiting on what Kirk Cousins going to do, Baker Mayfield. If Chicago going to trade, Justin Fields. So a lot of different dominoes got to drop before we find out where Russell Wilson going to find out. But wherever he go, they ain't going to have to pay a lot because Denver paying the majority of his salary for next season, which is $39 million, which they owe him, which is guaranteed. So wherever he wind up, he going to be all right.
Yeah. And another quick hitter. It was a combine record that was broken. It was broke by Xavier Worthy. His time was 4:21. His time was faster than Usain Bolt's 40 time. Yeah. There are athletes that are becoming more athletic than these past players. I feel like in the next couple of years, someone's gonna be running a 4:0.
Is already somebody running the 4:0. Like, I used to run a 4:0.
It hasn't been clocked on the combine.
Yo, tell him when I ran track, they
you was dreaming. That was a dream, right? That was a dream, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, brother.
That was a dream.
I don't know about that one.
From 7 to 10, I ran a 4:0
in the 40-yard dash.
Yes.
Man, you
I don't see your time being faster than me or his.
We ain't even gonna entertain that one, yo.
I'm faster than both of y'all. Y'all may be faster than me. Y'all not quicker than me, and I'm just as fast as y'all.
All right, yo. We ain't even gonna entertain that 4.0 shit, yo.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone, man. We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah,
but
I beat both y'all in the race with a fucked up leg.
I don't know about that.
You was not beating me.
You can't beat Chase.
Bro, I was playing with Chase.
Come on now.
I was playing with Chase.
You can't even beat Chase.
Yo, out of all three of us, I think you probably get the bronze. You gonna get the bronze, yo. If we was a race, yo, you gonna get the bronze medal.
I'll pay you $40 if you Chase.
You gonna get the bronze.
You heard me?
Yeah,
What'd you say, yo?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, did you hear what I said, yo?
I'm more of a bucket than both of y'all. My I really got
now you going to basketball, yo. You jumping over around, man.
Don't
jumping around. You just said you was faster than us.
Don't switch it up.
I got 40 you that you don't beat Chase.
Yo, don't switch it up, yo. You heard what I said, yo? Did you hear?
No, I'm saying I'll pay you if you beat Chase. I'll pay you $40.
No, but did you hear what I said, yo? Yo, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, y'all got more accolades, but I'm saying from 7 to 10, I was undisputed. I'm undisputed. My jeans when I was skinny and before I started falling in love with cheese curls, I was undisputed from 7 to 10.
Listen to what I'm saying, yo.
And I'm saying right now, I'm more of a bucket than y'all have ever been. If y'all ever matched up with me,
we ain't talking about that, man. We ain't talking about that.
Y'all up, bro.
Like, he said,
yo, what I said was, yo, if three of us was in race, you would get the bronze, yo. You would get the bronze.
No. You would get the bronze.
No, you get the bronze. I'm
talking about. He talking about peak for peak. He talking about peak for peak. Everybody at their fastest. Everybody at their fastest.
I'm talking about if we go out and race tomorrow, yo, you getting a bronze medal between all three.
No, hell no. No way. We go out tomorrow. I fully recover. I fully heal from running that fast.
Yeah, all right, yo.
Both my knees going back.
I said what I had to say, yo.
You ain't play softball. You ain't play softball. Hello. We can set it up. This weather's nice. That'd be good content. Put it straight on here. Not another podcast race. What's up? Bet you coming bronze. How much you want to bet you coming bronze?
Yo, I'm betting on me.
And I got the messed up leg. Because Mark is going to probably win. But it's between me and you. It's between me and you. I can't lose to no 50-year-old man.
All right, yo.
You gotta come in bronze. You talking crazy.
Yeah, all right.
You're too it's not gonna work. I'm not saying I'm gonna clip you or nothing like that. I'm not gonna be dirty and do nothing.
You know who Daryl Green is, yo?
Huh?
You know who Daryl Green is?
No, he don't know who that is.
Y'all talking about the raw stage. You talk about I'm coming to bronze. I'm telling you, I'm coming to silver.
No, I'm asking you because that man Daryl Green was fast for a very long time.
Who cares, bro? Like, who cares, bro? You're not faster than Chase, bro.
I hear you.
All right, what's the next quick hitter, yo? What's the next quick hitter?
But no, you might be faster. You're not faster than my man's Mark, though. You're not faster than my man's Mark. Somebody ran track.
The next quick hitter, as of right now, we've put a whole wrap around the league. If you were to pick right now, who would be your finals pick?
The Lakers.
Lakers and who, yeah?
Oh, Lakers and Celtics. Lakers and 6.
Yeah,
okay.
Or actually 7. And Boston.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
7 and Boston.
That sounds like that don't sound realistic, but go ahead.
Realistically, as a Laker fan, I would love to see them go to the championship. But realistically, I see it probably coming down to I want to say probably Denver and Boston. If Boston don't nut up in the playoffs, I'm gonna say Denver and Boston.
I'm gonna say, and I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'm probably gonna have to go. Denver. I feel like Denver might repeat, or they might lose to Boston.
Yeah. I mean, the consensus is Denver and Boston, but watch out for Milwaukee being a wild card.
Oh yeah. But if Miami, if the Celtics got to see Miami in that second round, I feel like it's gonna be over for them.
The Celtics? You think they'll lose to Miami? Just because Miami on the team?
Yes, I think they would. Eric Spoelstra got their number, man.
Who knows? I guess we'll see. We'll see pretty soon. Playoffs start in May, right?
I'm gonna say if Miami beats Boston, it would be Milwaukee and Denver. I'm gonna go Milwaukee and Denver.
All right. Yeah.
Just to mix it up a little bit.
I'm going with the fable. I'm going with the chalk. Denver and Boston.
Yeah. But I feel like if they play Milwaukee gonna win though.
All right, but I like if the Lakers don't go, I like the Lakers. I mean, I like the Thunder versus the Bucks.
That might be a good matchup. They're in first place right now. But they,
that's the only way I can see Dame. That's the only way I can see Dame getting this ring. For real.
Yeah, we gotta see if the
Thunder. That's the only way
they ain't got no playoff experience though. The Thunder don't have no playoff experience.
But that's why I think it'll happen, because they're just gonna go crazy, because if they never been in the playoffs, they're gonna play good. It's not enough film. They gotta play good. And I think those good teams that they can be consistent. But don't let Malik Beasley go crazy. Don't let certain players on the Thunder go crazy. They can win because they're solid players. They're solid rotation always. Or one guy.
I want to see some certain matchups when they play in the Western playoffs. Certain matchups I want to see. I like to see OKC and Minnesota bump heads. I like to see that series.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I like to see that series.
Yeah, but I'm so OKC is giving me Sacramento King vibes. You know how they played all great that year, and then they met Golden State and got knocked out.
Excuse me. Yeah, because they that player experience count for something. You know what I mean? But shit, they so young, they probably don't even give a shit. You know what I mean? That shit might not even affect them, not having no playoff experience. We just going for it. We just going out there pounding niggas upside the head and see what happens. You know what I mean? How many blows can you take?
Yeah. Well, I think that's it for my quick hitters. You know, I appreciate everybody for coming to the stream. This is Not Another Sports Podcast, episode 12. I'm waiting for Big Jew to get his words out. You know, he got to say he back in the gym and all that.
Yeah, you already know I'm back in the gym, Chris Paul. You sorry? I mean, you're not sorry. You're a legend, Hall of Famer. Wish you nothing but peace and positivity.
What?
You can't fuck with me though.
Allowed in my father's house at all. At all. We deserve free everything. At least if you're not going to give us reparations by money, give us reparations